Tonight, a grim milestone in Gaza. Hamas authorities say the death toll is now an estimated 20,000. Molly Hunter looks behind that number to the impact on one family.
Outside her family home in Khan Yunis, Noreen Abu Daka cries out. "Where is my sister?" she says. "My sister is here. My sister is here. Where is my father?" "Where is my father?" she asks again, but no one has the answer. The agony of not knowing. Hanan Abu Daka, the woman in purple, her sister-in-law, calls her husband Mohammed and son Hassan. The next day, the body of Hanan's son has been found. Now one of an estimated 20,000 people killed in Gaza since October 7th, according to the government media office in Hamas-controlled Gaza. Shrouded in a brown blanket, transported to the morgue, her hand never leaves his body. Inside, the boy will be officially counted among the dead. Name, Hassan Mohammed Abu Daka, the coroner writes. Age, 14. Location of death, at home, airstrikes. Gazan health officials take pictures with his name, his face too disfigured to show. Nurse Abu Ahmed at Nasser Hospital explains the condition of the body and signs of injury from the bombing are fully examined, then documented by the forensics team, and only then the family receives a death certificate. Logging Hassan's name and ID number, it's then sent to Ramallah to the Palestinian health minister's database. Counting the dead amid the chaos of war with little connectivity, with so many still missing, is challenging, and the Gaza Health Ministry does not differentiate between civilian and militant deaths in their wartime data. Doctors Without Borders says it's plausible this death toll may be an underestimate.
The level, the intensity in such a short amount of time, we have not seen that in our history, certainly in the region.
Back in the morgue's parking lot, Salat al-Janaza, the funeral prayer recited for the 5 Abu Dakas. Their bodies quickly loaded into the back of an ambulance for burial. But there's no funeral, no Beit Azza to mourn their deaths. With a drone overhead, there isn't time. Molly Hunter, NBC News.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.